welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to showcase some of the art I have drawn during this trip to South America, 2018 summer. First up, we have Quito at night. This is a maze of buildings that I drew from the hotel window. In real life it looks much better, but this is just kind of like a recreation. So you can see, as I said, a bunch of buildings here and here. This is Avenida Cristobal Colon. It streaks all the way up to here, and then you can see a bunch of bright lights. These are the other lights of the higher houses on the hill of the city. Up here you can also see the moon and a few lights, the car's front and back lights, or you could say tail lights and front headlights, I must say. Yeah. So up we have half-eaten pizza. This was drawn in Quito as well, on the same night that I drew the Quito at night. So I was eating this pizza, but then when I ate like half, I just kind of drew it out for you to see. It's a carrots, pepperoni, seaweed pizza. So it was actually quite yummy. I just bought that from the Quito supermarket, but that's not important. Here we have a pelican chaser bird at the fish market in Santa Cruz, one of the islands in the Galapagos. You can see my videos on the Galapagos Islands. But anyways, you can see that this bird actually is very hungry for fish, and it chases away the pelicans with the honk honk sound, like a car beeping a cow, or asking the cow to go away using its horn, if you get what I mean. But it chases the pelicans away to get a good spot, and when the people throw out fish, it eats the fish. So I drew the feathers specifically, and you can see a few talons here, and these hexagons were actually the floor of the fish market. Then we have cactus tree, another drawing from the Galapagos Islands. So here is the tree. The greener parts are the flowers. So this is the flower, this part, and the thing with the spikes is the main cactus area. This is tree trunk, and the land of Galapagos is actually kind of like this, but this really is just a recreation. So this is the date I drew it, and this is the tree. Next up we have Tortuga Bay Beach. This is the first beach I went to on Santa Cruz Island. You can see golden sand. Yep, what really was this color. The water is actually turquoise blue, and it was really beautiful. You can see the mangroves and lines of trees. These are some useful benches and clothes hangers for the people who come to this beach. And I just drew this coconut tree for fun, but alright, next page. This is a tower from Cayman Lodge in Ecuadorian Amazonia. That means the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador. So this is the first floor, and then there's stairs leading up to the second, third, fourth floor. So we lived in the fourth floor right here. The fifth floor is kind of like an observation deck and sitting area, and you can also go up to the top to see monkeys and look over the amazing Amazon forest. Here we have hammock room. This is a piece of art that I drew with my new friends. They came from Aruba and went to the Amazon forest for a nice little holiday. So this part she drew, and there was also a boy, but he didn't help me draw this. Most of the hammocks I drew, but a few, like this blue one and this blue one over here, was her part. So that's one of the reminders of my friends from Aruba. It's a yellow and blue bird from Amazonia, Peru. So actually I went to two sides of Amazonia, So this is the Peruvian side. And you've also got the bird here. I just drew it on a tree branch, I guess you could say. Over here we have Machu Picchu 360 train from Inca Rail in Ollantaytambo Station. They call it 360 because it really is 360. You can see 360-ish windows, and actually this is the middle car, and in the middle car there's actually a little balcony you can go out onto, and when you go out onto the balcony you're like actually open to the outside world. And you can see this is train number 951, or is it 953? I'm not sure. But this is the Machu Picchu 360 train. There are a few more drawings from the Galapagos Islands. This is the Galapagos iguana. So yeah, it's a Galapagos marine iguana. There are many other kinds like the land iguana. Just search Galapagos land iguana and Google can show you. But let's go on to the next one. This is the Galapagos turtle. But I called it the Galapagos because the Galapagos Islands, if you didn't know, were actually named after this turtle. It means giant turtle in Spanish. Oh yeah, and the tree says hi. Ha. Next page. Drawing that I must say is not that clear, but this is actually a house on Lake Titicaca, one of the highest lakes in the world. You can see the door, and this house is entirely made out of straw, even though there is a little bit of wood inside, I must confess. So on Lake Titicaca, there are actually many islands made out of straw, or you could say, yeah, something like that. And the houses and everything on the island, almost everything on the island, including the ships, are made out of straw. Here you can also see the ships. This is a lion traditional boat, I must say. So it's got a lion head like a Viking, but everything on this boat is just as well made out of straw. We have the Doors of Dimension. So the Doors of Dimension is actually a giant door, at least 50 meters high, I'm quite sure, that is carved into a cliff. So in order to make it work and travel to another dimension, you need to put what the Incas called a sun disk, and when it is put in the sun disk place, boom, 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 there might just as well be a huge explosion, kind of like that, and the person standing next to the sun disk is transported to another dimension unknown. One time a group of scientists tried this, and the men who tried it out actually disappeared. So for you Christians, please don't mind this, but if anyone believes in the new age, this is nice for you to visit. So that's about it. This is a MAT sticker I got. It's just from Lima, Peru, a museum. But that's mostly it. And thank you. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.